fresh off of touring the United States, UK and Europe, and fresh off of winning their second Estonian Music Award. Give it up for Night Tapes! Night Tapes, ladies and gentlemen. So we do have Iris Vesik on the vocals, Max Duhan right over there, Sam Ritchie, and Ruslan Petrov on the cello as well. First of all, congrats on your second Estonian Music Award. Recently, the day before yesterday. It seems to me you guys happen to come to Estonia now. Every time you have to either receive an award or to do a gig. Iris, have you had time to sort of introduce Estonia to the guys?
Yes, they've been here for 10 years now or something like that. Yes, my grandma is very closely acquainted with these guys. And these guys are really closely acquainted with my grandma. My grandma's here today as well. Mu vanaema on siin täna. And I guess you're kind of slowly learning Estonian now because that's what I'm doing as an Estonian wife. I'm like getting Estonian out into the world and then infecting the world with it.
Yeah, very slowly though. Very, very slowly.
You have to give us an example now though.
No, Eesti keel, can you tell something in Estonian, Max?
Yeah, I can say some Estonian.
Yeah, leave it at that, he can.
Tere!
Kuidas läheb?
Hästi.
Mis teed?
Hesti.
That's nearly a citizenship right there. So I want to take it back to the very beginning of Night Tapes for a second. I know you guys, and a lot of you here have heard as well, I imagine, that you guys started out as, you know, kind of these nightly jamming sessions in your London flat. I'm just curious, how did it come about? Like, did you hold auditions, Iris? So we have a guitar player right here. If we get a third roommate that knows bass, then we're set.
Actually, yeah, we met in uni with Max, and then after uni we moved into a house, and Richie had just come from Leeds, studying jazz guitar, yeah. Sorry, not classical. And we were just living together because we wanted to make music in London. But it wasn't an audition.
No, it was never really formulated. It just kind of organically happened, the project. We were both playing in Iris's solo project as her backing band.
These guys have been to Inti Kurmu.
Yeah. So that's why we've been coming to Estonia for 10 years, because we've been coming here to play gigs with Iris's solo project. And then it just gradually morphed into its own project.
I mean, it kind of, funny enough, it's like a bit of a trade secret of ours, but I think it actually started out of this particular tuning, the one, this here. This is the wrong guitar. It's that tuning.
That's standard tuning.
Yeah, we didn't invent that tuning.
It's this one.
Yeah, that one.
And it was just one day, I think I heard Max, because we've been making electronic music before this, and I came in after work, and I could hear a kind of a pop or an indie tune. It was an actual song. I thought that was really subversive, because it was we were just used to writing beats and everything else, and you've been writing it around having figured out this tuning. And then I think just bit by bit we're like, well, what if we start writing songs? But kind of in the same way we've been producing electronic music. And I don't know, it just happened from that process. It's kind of 2 or 3 times you do that, and then we're all in the same room, the 3 of us together. I think the first song we all did together was Forever. And we'd had this kind of bossa nova, which was really jazzy and quite overcomplicated. And suddenly it just got cut down to these 3 chords, and Iris just sang the kind of melody on it, probably the first thing we ever wrote all together. It's like, oh yeah, that does work pretty well.
I did also come in and I wanted to make it shorter.
Yeah, that was a good idea. Take out the chords.
What was the transition like, going from electronic music to the stuff you're doing today? Did you ever try and get Iris's vocals to work on that sort of stuff you were doing before?
Yeah, we still kind of approach making music from that electronic perspective, I think. Like, it's rare that we kind of write songs in a traditional band format. They usually come from, from computer first, and then we kind of add layers and layers and layers, kind of like you do with electronic music.
I think with the production, we all have been allowed to try out new stuff here, because actually when we started working out, like I was like around 25, and I was just learning how to play guitar. So I was just playing with my thumb in a punk band. And I was just really into guitar, so I was making more songs on guitar back then, and then you guys were making electronic music, and then Max can sing in this project, and Richie can sing in this project, and we all are trying new things for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like actually, like Richie plays the bass in a lot of songs, and. Yeah, we all got to try out new things.
Can you paint me a picture of the really early days of you in this flat starting out? Because obviously you didn't have all of the, fancy kind of recording equipment you would use now, probably.
Oh, we still don't really. No.
I know you still have a really DIY approach to making music, but still, what was the the vibe like of creating something together? Did you know it was going places the second you started, or were you just literally jamming?
It wasn't until we played some of the music to some friends that we trust that they had kind of reacted, that we thought, oh, okay, maybe we should put this out, or maybe this is worth pursuing. But all the music for the first 2 EPs was made in a bedroom, and the bedroom was covered in artificial grass. So I had found like some rolls of fake grass, which is like plastic grass, and rolled it out across the whole room. So it kind of felt like a strange, surreal garden. And yeah, it was just a desk and a bed, and very basic equipment. But
this really old tape machine as well, which is where the name came from, which was from the 90s, which I think your mum used to record yoga lessons on.
Yeah, the dictaphone.
Yeah. Tiny little, about that big. When we used to hang it out of the window, and we're on quite a busy street, and you just pick up the sound of all these London cars going by and conversation. And that's also how we broke it.
Yeah, it's broken.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool because it was a portable tape machine. You could this battery powered, you could just walk around London just recording anything, and then, kind of use that as a backdrop to write to. A lot of the songs have drones, ambient drones or, atmospheric sounds running in the background very quietly. And that's just really just to kind of get a spark going for when you're sitting down on the guitar. There's nothing more uninspiring to me than sitting down on a guitar and just trying to write a song from nothing. You need something to interact with, and so having, someone do a sound walk around London, and there's just like, you hear the buses and everything. That's just like, and it's on a tape machine, so it already sounds kind of warbly and strange. That's more inspiring to kind of as a launching pad.
Just want to say the first song we did, Easy Time to Be Alive, that was actually, we woke up one morning and we did this whole song basically on just one take onto this tape machine. Mm-hmm. And then we found this recording and then showed it to Richie, and then we all like kind of added layers to this song, and that's how the like original the song came about.
Yeah, a lot of the times we record things directly onto cassette tape, and then they're committed, so we can't change them. So you never get to revise your ideas. It's just like the first thing is what's recorded, and that's what becomes the end.
One take,
and then like it just forces you to commit to things, and it's a lot faster to work that way, and a lot more exciting as well, I think.
Step out of the
The jazz is out.
I briefly, from the corner of my eye, saw Richie glancing over here, just in awe of the vocals, I imagine.
Oh no, I think I played quite a fruity jazz chord by mistake. Not really allowed to do that normally, so.
So you're back from touring the States, Europe, UK, as I mentioned. You've all kind of alluded to it as a dream come true for you guys. Was the American dream or the dream of touring the world as it be? Was it as you imagined?
We learned what we want now. And it turns out what we want is air suspension.
Yeah. As soon as you asked that question, I just was like, I just remember just being on the bus, just like, because we were just, they had no suspension in our bus. And we were basically levitating every night across America.
Yeah.
Just because it's just, the roads in America are so bad. And yeah, there were hours I was staring at the ceiling, just in complete like rapture. I was obviously so happy we were there doing it, but I was also like, this isn't quite how I imagined it.
Yeah, you're like in this box trying to sleep because there's like bed bunks, and so it feels like you're slightly in a coffin, and then it's like everything's like.
There's a generator underneath the bed.
Yeah, and there was this one bump that we all remember because it was literally like we were almost there, and this one bump came, and everybody just went woo. Just like,
that was the scream. We still don't know who had the scream.
I did
it was
the scream, yeah.
You were the scream.
Yeah,
okay, that makes sense.
Because it was like 5 a.m. in the morning, and yeah, yeah. But it was really fun, and we have a great team. Meil on hea seltskond. Seega it's wonderful to be together. ADHD people, like all face pressed to the glass, looking at the mountains.
Yeah.
But you had a tour bus and everything. You had a lot of dates. You sold out most of them. Pretty big venues as well, over 1,000 in capacity. Were you in any way or shape surprised by the sheer amount of people who kind of listen to you, know your songs by heart, thousands of miles away from where you started all of this?
I mean, I think it's always surprising whenever you have the opportunity to go somewhere you've never been, and people really do resonate and understand the music. And not only that, they're the kind of people you'd want to meet and be friends with anyway. It's kind of across different countries and cultures. It seems to select and find people who we really, respect, and we're really happy that they come to see us.
Yeah, our listeners are the best listeners.
Yeah.
They're really emotionally intelligent people. Like they're really like lovely and sweet, and no one has ever like crossed any boundaries or like I'm very grateful for that, and yeah, just like good vibes, and yeah, just good vibes. Very grateful.
So I think we're really lucky that it's resonated with people all around. That's kind of actually been maybe the best aspect of it. Although initially it was really weird because we never got to see them. It was during COVID.
Yeah, literally we started releasing music in COVID. So we didn't gig at all for the first 2 years of the project. We had to learn how to be a live band after COVID, basically, when we went on tour. And so, yeah, it was just such a mad thing that people have been living with our music for 2 years. And then we finally get to go and play a show. And it was just, I don't know, it's this full circle moment. It was really cool.
Were there any great challenges, becoming a live band straight after COVID?
Yeah. I mean, we had to not start from scratch because we've been in bands before. All of us, have played in different projects. But it's gone through a lot of changes, and, we had to workshop it and, from the ground zero and figure out what it is we want the live show to be like,
We were speaking before the show, and you told me you kind of skipped over a certain part of touring that British bands usually do. I think you had a name for it as well.
The toilet tour.
Toilet tour. Yeah. So explain the concept to the people, please.
Toilet tour is a rite of passage for most bands in the UK because it's where bands go to learn how to be a band. You go all up and down the UK playing small pubs, sticky floor venues that don't pay you anything, and you basically have to you make a loss, and it's rough. It's really rough. I've done it. And we were lucky enough that we didn't have to do that because we already had an audience. The whole point of doing a toilet tour in the UK is that you're trying to get people talking about your band, in that, and you start that from just playing everywhere. Whereas we were basically an internet band because of COVID. We were out on the internet. People already kind of had heard our music, and luckily people were coming to our shows. We didn't have to do a toilet tour, so. Who knows, maybe one day go back and do it.
Who knows? It's all downhill from here, maybe.
Can I see you? I really need to. I've been feeling forms and I just can't anymore. Can we run towards some kind of sunflowers, whatever that means?
All of the good times, all of the good times. All of the good times, all of the good times. All of the good times, all of the good times. All of the good times, all of the good times.
All of the good times, all of the good times. I always show up and speak the truth. Pay good attention to what comes through, and I lay down my sword tonight. Will be alright.
All of the good times, all of the good times. All of the good times, all of the good times. All of the good times, all of the good times. All of the good times, all of the good times. All of the good times, all of the good times.
There we go. So this is actually quite an old song. This was existed for probably 2 or 3 years before we put it out in quite a few different guises, right? If I remember.
It started off as a Britpop song.
Yeah.
Like an Oasis sort of style song.
Wonderwall.
I think there's a game going on between me and Richie where we're like, can we do that? Can we make a song like that?
At the time, it was like, no, this isn't. We can't put this out. And then we softened it up a little bit, but there's still little remnants of that Britpop song in there. And still got it in. You got your way. All right, that's better.
Okay.
Young night feels right with your heart wide open. beach and I'll be riding in black through the waves with you. That I reflect back to you. Take my heart and world into your own, just as I am melting into you. Lately I've been dreaming every day's a game. Everyone I meet is a hero. Lately I've been dreaming that this world is good. Life is just so good with you. Sometimes the tides turn a darkest shade, the hues of perfect blue. Let me swim until I'm due. Take my hand and my world into your own, just as I am melted into you. Lately I've been dreaming every day's a game. Everyone I meet is a hero. Lately I've been dreaming that this world is good. Life is just so good with you. Life is just so good. Life is just so good with you. Life is just so good. Life is just so good with you.
Where does an idea for a song start for you guys? If you take this one, for example, or another one you've performed today, say, Richie, you have an idea for a song. Where does it go from there, or how does it evolve into what we actually hear on the radio or Spotify?
I mean, so generally, I think as a writing process, the three of us tend to create the initial ideas quite individually and sort of live with them for a kind of a period of time. And really a big part of this process now has been deciding when we kind of take these ideas we've been storing and looking after and bringing them to everybody else. Because in the right conditions, that idea will go from kind of a demo with a lot of the ideas and the parts there to a completely finished song really, really quickly. And I think we've increasingly understood the value of getting from the initial idea to the end point in the most straight direction possible, because you really preserve a lot of that initial energy and complexity of the initial idea. Whereas if you kind of go around about, it gets left alone for a little bit, you come back to it, you kind of revisit it, and you sort of end up over-polishing it. Even to the extent that me and Max will occasionally know about songs or demos we've both got, and we'll hide it from Iris until the perfect time.
Yeah, that's true. There's been times before where we've played a song and the vibe hasn't been, the time hasn't been right, and it hasn't worked, and it's like, oh, that's done now. That idea is gone. Like it has one shot basically, which is quite stressful.
You're looking at the weather, kind of thinking it's sunny today, it's quite warm. There's good a chance.
But yeah, if we do like bring the right idea at the right time, then it is so effortless and it happens so quickly and easily. So we're just trying to constantly find that time, like the right song for the right time, and then it just happens.
I also think that that's the thing. Sometimes you need to go to a place, and then after you've been to that place, you can actually write it. Or like, you present a song at the wrong time, you try to work on it, nothing really works out. And then you need to actually have like an experience or something. Like we had this thing where we got to go to Thailand and write. And then there was this song that hadn't worked out for a while. But when we were in Thailand, came really effortlessly. Yeah. So now we want to go back to different beautiful places in the world so we could be very productive. And it's just like it's a necessity now, unfortunately. Like we just need to see beautiful places and we have really good times in order to write really good songs. And it's oh no.
I should say as well for context, the reason why you only really get one shot with an idea is because we usually almost always use the first take that Iris sings. So Iris is the vocals that are on each track is usually the sound of Iris hearing the song for the first time and singing whatever comes into her head. That's usually the take that we end up using. So,
I mean, like, television being probably one of the best examples of that whole first verse, I think, was literally the first thing you heard.
Yeah.
Was it the first thing you said as well? Is that your approach to kind of writing lyrics to kind of punch them in,
Yeah, I try to make the lyrics and the melodies come as fast as possible. So when the melodies and when the lyrics are not okay, so sometimes you have a melody and you're like obsessed with this melody, and then you try to like push the words into the melody, and it's really frustrating. While if you're getting the lyrics into the melody when the melody isn't solid yet, there's way more room to play, and you get. I think it's just easier, but I guess it's more like you're trying to follow your instinct instead of thinking about it.
Yeah.
But I think that that's the thing. I think that the creativity in some ways comes. There's two modes. Really into the whole polarities thing right now. Between the two fires, between the two unbearable fires grows your life, said Jung. But in terms of there's the production mode or like the making mode, you have to make my teacher Ian Stonehouse in Goldsmith said you kind of have to have a stone first. So if you want to make a sculpture, so there's like this first thing, you get the material out, and when you have the material, then you can take the knife of intelligence and everything you've learned and logic, and then carve out the sculpture that is going to be. But sometimes, that's the thing, you get something out of it, and then you look at it, and then you're like, oh, okay, this is this kind of shape. And then you can like be inspired by that unconscious shape and shape it into something conscious. And I think it's always very fun when you're in the process of doing that. And in some ways that piece of art or whatever you're making at the same time makes you as well, because you kind of like discover things about yourself while you're doing it. It's I really like it when we're making a song or something and I just understand something about myself that that hasn't kind of been to the surface yet. I really love like discovering like secrets and stuff like that within myself, or I don't know, within songs. So
you guys have a really unique approach when it comes to recording as well, and I think it comes off in the songs as well. You still mix everything yourself, you still master everything yourself, right?
We work with a mastering engineer, but we do produce and mix ourselves.
Okay, yeah. So there's like a really kind of lo-fi and airy quality to your songs, but at the same time they're really like textured and layered as well. Like what's the philosophy behind the kind of DIY approach that you guys have?
I mean, I'd say that kind of relates to the second point Iris was making between these two ideas. You create quickly and intuitively. But when it comes to the process of finalizing and mixing it, we really go into quite a lot of detail and spend quite a lot of time. Because, like you say, those textures, we kind of use a lot of low fidelity recordings, really weird techniques to record, and they give us so many challenges.
Yeah.
So much trouble.
And also vary speed. So that means that you have this song in one tonality, and then you just make it a bit slower, and that makes everything microtonally, like, I don't know, 20 cents slower. And so you're there trying to add like a layer, and it's like trying to get that 20 cents to be. Yeah,
a lot of our music is out of tune and out of time. Like, I really mean that. Like, a lot of our songs are like 106.345 BPM. Because we use Verispeed, like a tape machine, Verispeed is like a digital version of a tape machine where you can slow your music down without losing quality. You can change the pitch and the tempo. And what we'll usually do is we'll write an idea and then we'll use Verispeed, even though we say we're never going to use it again because it's such a pain to work with, but we still end up doing it. But we end up in these weird spaces in between tones, and it just means that nothing's really ever in tune. But maybe it has a sound to it.
But you guys use all sorts of samples too, right? You would record something on your iPhone, say, and put it into your music. I read somewhere you went out and recorded the Estonian swamp. Put it somewhere. Is that true?
Yes, it's in Enter.
Yeah, the beginning of the album.
Yeah, the beginning of the album. I love how like all the media outlets from foreign media outlets, especially like UK people, really loved like the Estonian bubbling swamp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they were just like, you can hear the bubbling Estonian swamp. We wanted to do like an Uno card, like kind of like take a shot every time that the bubbling swamp of Estonia came up.
I think you're forgetting the texture, Max.
Oh yeah, sorry.
This one actually does have a texture.
How could I? There it is.
It's been a while, journey to get here. I couldn't feel like I was the one. I had to disappear. Feel the world on my own, to live in the undertone, to start all over again. You were the way I could escape.
The incredible night tapes, everybody.
You're basically seeing the process of what we usually do most of our time in the studio. We're just doing this.
Is that in? Yeah.
And that's your first ever acoustic gig as well, right?
Yes,
Oh,
we've
yeah,
never done
yeah.
it this way.
Can you tell?
Ready?
Yeah, yeah.
So this song is called Leave It All Behind, Mike. And we wrote this in LA. Everybody keeps asking me who is Mike, which to I say that Mike is actually like an amalgamation of what I think about American people. It's not a real person. But I guess when we went to America, we saw lots of people who were giving like 120%. And it really didn't need to be 120%. It really felt like a little bit of like, you know, hustle culture and burnout culture and all of that. And it's like, you don't need to. And I guess I was trying at the time to leave behind some tasks. I was just trying to enjoy being in LA or something. But I was very, very worried and anxious about some tasks. So I was trying to leave it all behind. Actually enjoy the fact that we were in like LA writing a song. It probably shouldn't have ruined this mystery, but I'm enjoying Richie just like going on.
Trade secrets.
Yes, yes. But yeah. I would like to enjoy life. That would be nice.
I don't know how, I don't know how long I can hold on in a circle of what is left of me and you. Now that it's another game, if a world is ending, could you share with me our last strawberry? If a world is ending, could we just enjoy the view? To leave it all behind, to leave it, to leave it all behind, to leave it, to leave it all behind, to leave it, to leave it all could you share with me our last strawberry? If a world is ending, could we just enjoy to leave it all behind, to leave it, to leave it all behind, to leave it, to leave it all behind, to leave it, to leave it all behind, to leave.
By the way, do you have any sort of I don't know, rock and roll type of stories from being on the road, or are you guys a bit too laid back for this? I know Iris, your grandma's in the audience, so maybe.
We always joke that. Actually, I think we were going through border patrol at one point. I can't remember. The crossing might have been between Canada and the US, and everybody just been doing watercolors and drinking tea. So we're like, let's leave that out. Let's leave that on the bus.
Yeah, sometimes the TSA agents were like, "What is this metal box you have there?" And this lady, is like, "What is this metal box you have there?" And I'm like, "Have this metal box and open it." And she opens it, and it's sparkling metallic watercolors. And she goes, "Ah!" And I'm like, "Yes, that's right. Everybody should have them." But yes, I mean, I guess the craziest. Okay, grandma, don't freak out. The craziest story, I guess, was in Nashville.
Yeah, we got kind of tricked in Nashville. I'd say we got tricked into. There was backstage. There was a fridge stocked full of these what looked like energy drinks, and they were delicious.
Tasty.
They were delicious, but it turns out they were actually THC drinks.
We realised that, I think, about 20 minutes into a jam in soundcheck. We've been going on a long time.
Literally sounded like the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Our sound technician was like, "What's going on?" Like they've been going for 20 minutes and not playing any songs.
Iris had 2. And they're strong.
Yeah. I'm a very good girl most of the time. Yeah, it really felt like in some ways, I was on a really good behavior. You can't really do 21 or 22 gigs in a month without. I didn't drink, or like I tried to be very healthy, and in some ways it's like an athletic kind of thing, because really didn't want to get ill. I really didn't want to get ill on that tour,
and you did avoid it, yeah. Which is annoying because I got ill a lot.
But I do have a superpower of napping, and I would say, what helps with not getting ill is napping a lot. So.
Yeah, if you look at a sofa and you'll see what looks like a blanket, it's probably Iris. She's quite invisible. Like, you can't see her at all.
We've been talking a lot about the States and you guys touring over there. Was there any surprises waiting for you when you did Europe?
Well, I would say the American people are really good at sharing their positive emotions. They're really good at that. They're like, "I love this," They're like very high energy. And I guess like in Europe, everybody's like, they feel it inside, but they don't have to. They don't have to. It's the connection is less immediate, I guess, in terms of like how they share it. But
and we're very lucky in here to hear a few more good songs from you and have the very cold Estonian public show their warmth towards the band. So let's try it out.
Should we do master plan?
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we do master plan?
Yeah. So yeah, this probably most of you people know that I work in a shop, or I worked in a shop. I haven't had a shift for a while. But I guess when I was like 26, I felt like my life was on a wrong timeline. I was like, I think I've got into a wrong timeline. Nothing is working out for me. And I was just working at that shop and being really sad. But then now I look back at it and I'm like, no, I was in the right timeline. And all of it, all of the treasures in the underworld became apparent later. So I guess it was for a long while I was beating myself up about not being Charlie XCX actually. Well, now I'm like, no, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. So I guess this song is about not looking for external validation. But I would still like that, please. Thank you.
Walking on a curved line down, all I ever wanted was to be free. I've always dressed the best and played to win. As I feel like I'm constantly running off the edge of the world. Jesus in a Nike shirt is shouting, relax at me. And an algorithmic hand of chance is just a lottery. Hey there, angel in your day job, you're the one I sing about. I don't need a reason to love you, whatever version of you. I have got the master plan. I don't need a reason. Last night in a blue imperfect dream, I saw Bowie sing to me. He said everybody's looking for themselves in the stories that they see. And if I could just see through this and be less of a psychic, be in the midst of all this beauty and the terrifying knowing that this too shall come to an end, as everything will. I used to spend my days googling how to talk to people. Now all I do is watch the rain, heavy classic rain. I used to spend my days thinking, hoping people won't hate me. Now I just watch the rain, heavy classic rain.
Shall we go on?
I'm in the undercurrents beneath the cities of who we used to be. Past is a scenery. Enveloped in the quiet, her silence speaks in the strangest way. You may just vanish in their eyes. I'm a baby girl like no one else. You're not gonna play with no one else. Don't you wanna change the way I love? stay strong. I'm a baby girl, yes. You're not gonna play with no one else. Don't you wanna change the way I love? Step into my
The incredible night tapes once again. That is such an incredible song. I think it might be one of my personal favorites from you, and I love how you played off of the cello with your voice as well. I was wondering, do you ever write specifically to, you know, play to the strengths of your voice? Because you obviously have a very unique one.
I don't think when I write.
You just do whatever comes to mind, right?
Yeah, do first, think later.
But the song Masterplan as well, it has some really interesting themes running through it. What was it? Jesus in a Nike shirt shouting at you was one of the lyrics.
Shouting, relax!
Yes. Where do these kind of surreal themes from time to time come to you? Are they mostly external? You see or hear someone talk about something, you kind of write it up and remember it? Or are they internal, coming from yourself?
Both. I like listening to people and writing down what they say. I do that. We got so many songs that actually, you know, there's lyrics that actually Max has said. Or, but I also go take inner journeys. I go do like inner meditations, and I speak to various parts of myself, and I get some info on like what to do next and stuff. Yeah.
It takes me forever to write lyrics. Like, Iris writes lyrics so much faster because she keeps a book. She has like a cheat code where she has just like loads of phrases that she writes down that's kind of, you know, that she finds interesting. And then when it comes to singing lyrics, she can just come up with things straight away, which is definitely the better way of doing it than kind of having to write one syllable at a time, which is how I write lyrics. It takes me a year to write one song. It's
Doesn't
true.
he write Dream with 6 verses?
Yeah. I can only write verses. I don't know why.
But also, I love how like linearly you write. Like also like when Max did write essays in school, he would just start from the beginning and then write to the end. And I was like, how the hell did you do that? Because I'm just like, I write a little bit here, a little bit there, and then, you know, it's 3,000 words, and then I have to take it down. And you know, I feel like, whilst you are just like, and that's how you write lyrics as well. You're like, you write slowly, but you're like, this is the first line. Mm-hmm. And this will be the second line. Whilst I write like this, and I'm like, like kind of.
The album Portals and Polarities as well. I mean, I kind of get your obsession, as you said, with portals at the moment. Polarities, is that like a political commentary on the state of the world?
So no and yes. Because in some ways, I think that we are now at the moment of expansion. I think that in some ways, I mean, the spectrum of being has always been there. It's kind of like colors, or like, you know, white light is made out of the rainbow. Queer power. But in terms of, I think that now more than ever we are exposed to information, and I think in some ways the social media, for example, has really made us look at ourselves, and if it used to be the case that only women were subjected to being always perceived. So there are two modes of being. One is that you're doing things and you're not really like being perceived, and the other mode is like that you're doing things and you're feeling like you're being perceived. Simone de Beauvoir in The Second Sex writes how so imagine that you have a person and they're looking through a keyhole, and you know this person is straining to see through the keyhole, and then because all of his focus is about doing that, for a moment he becomes what is in the room that he's perceiving. So he's totally in the action that he's doing. Whilst if someone walks into him looking at, peeping through a keyhole, suddenly he becomes very aware of that he is peeping through a keyhole, and suddenly he's in a mode of being perceived. So all of his actions will stem from that feeling of being perceived. And I think a lot of, in historical kind of terms, women used to have more of that, of like, I am always perceived, and that actually, determines my livelihood, and if I'm successful in life, or if I live, and, kind of it's an economic thing. Whilst now men are subjected to it as well through social media. So everybody's in the same boat, and like kind of, and it's I would say it's psychic drain. It drains you when you're always in that mode of being perceived. But at the same time, it also does make you think about like, well, okay, what am I doing then? What am I saying then? And I guess like the whole with like even cancel culture and all of that is has been like a big reaction to that of everybody being perceived. And obviously we've found out that cancel culture kind of sucks, and we don't want that, because it's, you're not going to make anyone your ally by winning an argument. You can win an argument all you like, but it's not going to make them want to fight for your cause. So in some ways, yes, it is like a political thing of the polarities. As I was saying before, between the two unbearable fires grows your life. I really love that. I love Jung. I'm really into Jung right now. But I think we are coming to this point where everybody feels that, we can't stay as just a person anymore. I think more people are more aware that we are multiple in our being. You're not just, this one person, a woman. I also have an inner man. I have like a quart of people inside me that I can like, kind of tap into for different, for maximizing my kind of time on this planet, and kind of for being really playful in different situations and adapting. But that doesn't mean that they're also one. So there's this paradox, and this paradox is everlasting, and this paradox. And I think we're, going into the quantum age, also, this paradox is just there. And now we can't just be one thing, and there won't be one answer. There will be a multiple answers. And it's really uncomfortable, and I'm learning how to deal with it. And also, in some ways, with polarities as well, I don't think we're going to find like a better way of being if we keep on wanting for one answer. And I think that's one of the main things that is driving these polarities, that we're trying to find this one answer. Whilst, the answers are multiple. It's like kind of, and also the uncomfortableness of that. It's like, if you really want to have a really good like a really good dialectic with someone, not a debate. If you want to have a really good dialectic with someone, which means that instead of going into an argument and winning, you have a conversation and you find out different reasons and you get closer to each other. That means that you need to be able to listen to things that you don't like or agree with. And it's really it sucks ass to like kind of to sit there and like be presented with something that you feel the emotional kind of repellence. It's very visceral. Like you feel it's very, it's kind of like hate, or like kind of like this kind of this really, and I feel like most of us, I think we're going through life, and then we learn what makes us feel that way. We learn, what makes us, that brings out those like "Ugh," and then you try to avoid those people. But at the same time, you can't avoid these people. And at one point, you understand that okay, this that's in me, and I can like see where that comes from, and I can view it, and I can kind of go into an exploration with that, going in between these two places of this is a good place and this is not that great place. But you go into a good place, you recharge, and then you deal again with the challenges of life or like people you don't like or whatever, like, and then you go back and you're with your own like kind of safe space and you recharge and you have fun, and then you can go back and deal with those things that you don't like. And though you go in between those two like polarities, and I guess these polarities can be found everywhere because this spectrum is kind of ever lasting and ever
expanding,
ever expanding and multi-directional. So in some ways, we are experiencing, I feel like, I wonder if people have always felt like historically we're experiencing this time where everything is like falling apart and you're just like, ah! But I wonder, people, have gone through World War I, World War II, different kind of plagues, like the bubonic plague, like kind of, people probably have felt like the world is ending, like for...
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. We're just going way back now.
Yeah, I mean, the bubonic plague really sucked. Like
Max and Richie, did you
keep going, guys. Keep going.
Did you by any chance have any say in the concept of the album?
But anyways, what I would like to...
It's an actual question, by the way.
What do you think?
Wait, can I just wrap it up? So basically, as we're all going through this, I've been really a big fan of self-referential reality tunnels. So basically, yeah, you can take your focus becomes like your being, as I was saying with the Beauvoir stuff, right? Your focus becomes your being, and then you go down a tunnel because your focus is limited and there's so much stuff, so it kind of becomes a tunnel. And it's better when it's positive, because then all of these things in this reality tunnel will, you see only the positives, and then you're going to a positive place. And I think that is actually the main thing that I wanted to say. Positive self-referential reality tunnels.
So I see romanticism my style. The mind that lords over love is just unfucking useful. An idea that doesn't let you move. As I stare into a blaze of desire that is forever youthful. So we sit smoking at the stars. No one knows us. Here for me, baby, cry for me, honey. All that I love is all that you are. We can do all of the nothing that you want. Forever, we can't get enough. Here for me, baby, cry for me, honey. All that I love is all that you are. We can do all of the nothing that you want. Forever, we can't get enough. Forever.
It's incredible night tapes.
Thank you.
In front of you were Iris Vesik, Max Duhan, Sam Richie Richards, and Ruslan Petrov on the cello.
aitäh, et kuulasite.
Aitäh.
We thank you all for coming. We hope you had a lovely time. Good night.
aitäh, Aleksander.
Aitäh. Ciao.
Nunnupallid, aitäh teile.
Thank you very much.
Meil on kõik laulud tegelikult lauldud. Me võime teha baby... Me mõtlesime, et me teeks enda lemmikut, mis on babygirl. Sest minu meelest Ruslan täiega nagu adds to this song, kuidas öelda eesti keeles. Täiega... jah. Kui ma olen närvis, siis mul lähevad sassi.
I'm in the undercurrents beneath the cities of who we used to be. Past is the scenery. Enveloped in the quiet. Her silence speaks in the strange isolation. You might just vanish in their eyes. I'm a baby girl like no one else. You're not gonna play with no one else. Don't you wanna change the way I love? Step into my Aren't I a sucker for some words for the cause? How else could we stay strong? I'm a baby girl like what else? You're not gonna play with no one else. Don't you wanna change the world? Step into my world. I'm a baby girl like no one else. Stranger in its world like no one else. How would you like to be someone else? Change your
suur aitäh. Te olete nii armsad.
Thank you so much.
aitäh.